Let's study how to escape the bear hug, front bear hug underneath the arms. Okay? Okay, so let's say someone gets you on the bear hug. His goal is to lock your hip on his hip, and now you're completely off balance. You will immediately go over his arms and hold your fingers together. And you use your hands almost like a punch on his belt level. At the same time, you squat down and move your hips back. Try to pull my hip. That makes it very hard. There's a lot of pressure going down on his elbows as I kind of extend my arms to punch his belt. That should give me enough time to pummeling in, going to the over-under clinch. Watch. He's still holding his grip, but now we're even because I am over at one side, I am under at the other side. That's how we call it, the over-under clinch. I don't have too much room. He keeps holding his grip. I need to deal with the space I have, push him up, step in, little by little, reach this safe clinch. No headbutts, my head is on his chest. No punches, I'm controlling his arm. No knee strikes. The only thing he can use is his lefty hand for a headlock. When he's coming, I will squat down, step back. He just gave me his back. So I'm here controlling the safe clinch. Remember, we will not use the uniform. I'm controlling his elbow joint. I am also locking his arm with my triceps here on my armpit. Now let's go for the hip throw. One, toes pointing to the direction. You want to flip him. Give yourself some space. Move away and be fast. Second step in. Your hip is underneath his belt level. You need to make that catch. Because when you bump him up, you're not relying on strength. And then when you look over your shoulder and rotate the upper body, you should have him down. Pull his arm up. That helps him breaking his fall. Watch. My arm is trapping his wrist, plus my grip on his elbow joint. So this arm is neutralizing. Knee on the belly, comes in. Grip on the neck. It's actually my shin on his belly. If you want extra pressure, take your toes off the mat. Okay? Grip on the neck, controlling the arm. He might try a punch or two. He does not really have it. Let's go for the submission. Right hand on the shoulder, pushing down. Lefty hand releases the elbow and grabs my own wrist. I must lock my elbows. When it's time to finish, I don't want to muscle with my arms. I will push in with my hips and I arch my back. Watch. That's so much pressure on his elbow joint. He comes in for the bear hug, quickly. Hands together and push him. Squat down and move your hips back. You can actually go on either sides, but you will find more space if you go to the opposite side of your head. Watch. I'm looking to the left. That's why I'm using my right hand. And now we have the over-under. I keep circling, pushing him up. Safe clinch, pulling the hip in. No knee strikes for him or anything. Now I go 1, 2. With my hip, I catch. If you're having trouble with your hip, move your heels outside. Your hip should follow. Underneath the belt level, bump him up. Looking over the shoulder, rotate the upper body. Keep a good control of the arm and posture up. He breaks his fall, fine. Grip on the neck, in the belly. I am ready for the submission here. Tight control on the arm. From the neck, I go to the shoulder. From the elbow, I go to my own wrist and I lock my elbows. It's not my arms muscling. Remember, bring your whole body into the techniques, always. So hips forward and arching my back. It adds a lot of pressure.